Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Dear students, hope you are doing well. You are aware about the pandemic situation which has engulfed the world, and our school authority has now decided to go through the online classes. Dear students, you know that we have completed the chapter number first of the political science book, that's power sharing. Again, I will recapitulate or highlight some points from power sharing. In this power sharing, we have discussed the meaning, the types of power sharing, what are the different types of power sharing, also prudential and moral reason there. And we have studied there the two cases. Also, number first, it is case of Belgium, and number second, it's the case of Sri Lanka. Let me remind you about the Belgium, that it's a small country in Europe, and the capital of Belgium is Brussels. Now, I will tell you that its population is half than the state of Haryana. And also its area is half than the state of Haryana. That's area wise. And we have studied about Belgium that they amended their constitution 4 times from 97 up to 1993. They amended 4 times their constitution. What was the motive behind this? To make changes in the constitution. And when they amended the constitution, they converted from unitary form of government to federal form of government. Why I have to recapitulate this thing? Because these two cases, they are the base for the chapter number second, that is federalism. So I recapitulate this thing here because we have to discuss what federalism means. Because why Belgium converted from unitary government to federal? There is a word federal. We have to discuss this in chapter number second, that is federalism. Now we will discuss what is the meaning of federalism and what are the key features and routes to establish federalism. Now first we will discuss, we will come to know about the meaning of federalism. We can say when power is divided between the central authority and the various constituent units of the country. It's known as federalism. I will write here, when power is divided between the central authority and next is when power is divided between the central authority and constituent units and various constituent units. It's known as federalism. Here we see that power has been divided. We see here who is the central authority now, and what are the various constituent units. We see like center as well as various constituent units, that is state, or we can say provincial governments. And this central government, because federalism, when we will go through the detail, when we will study the key features, there it will be cleared to you people. Center, it governs the whole country, and also we see state or provincial governments, they run the day-to-day administration, of a state. It's the meaning of federalism. Now we will discuss the features, key features of federalism. I will discuss some key features here. Number first, two or more levels of government. That means in federalism, that's the key feature of federalism, that's two or more levels of government will be present there. Number second feature, that different levels of government govern the same citizens. We here see that different levels of government govern the same citizens. Number third, we see there different levels of government, having specific jurisdiction. Like, I will elaborate this, that special jurisdiction, we came to know here that the controlling area, where they have to control and which department they have to control or what duty they have to perform. Like this, different levels having specific jurisdiction. But who has given this specific jurisdiction to these levels of government? We will discuss it in fourth point, that it is the constitution simply, which describes the policies, which describes there that who the different levels there, they are having specific jurisdiction, the area of control, it has been prescribed by constitution. They have given us the guidelines. They have given the guidelines to the different levels of the government there, that where you can control, where you have to govern. Like, I will give you an example simple here. Like, we see the army, and another thing, we see the police. Do you know army is under the control of the central government? And police is under the control of the state government. That means it's the specific jurisdiction. And next feature we see, that's perhaps number fourth feature, that decisions to amend the constitution, the constitution, the decision cannot be taken unilaterally. The decisions cannot be taken unilaterally, because there we see, if we want to amend the fundamental rights, then we have to take the decision, but there should be the consent of all levels of the government. Here we see that key feature of the federalism is, if there is a need to amend the constitution, then the decision cannot be taken unilaterally. There is a need of consent from all levels of government. Need of consent from all levels of government. Number 5th point, we see source of income is also clearly specified, or we can say revenue resources, or we can say source of income, they are clearly specified. And number 6, we see there that if there occurs a controversy, there we see that the highest court of the country acts as an umpire there. It's UMPIRE, umpire there, to solve the disputes among them. These were the features of the federalism. And if we see, federalism is having the two aspects of federalism. Two aspects. I will discuss here the two aspects. Number first is, there should be a mutual trust. And second is agreement to live together. We can say that they are also the characteristics of the federalism. That's one is mutual trust. Mutual trust is necessary there. If you want to run the country smoothly and efficiently, then there is a need of mutual trust, and also there is an agreement to live together. Now we will discuss. These were the key features of the federalism. Now we will discuss roots to establish federalism. Roots to establish federalism. What are the ways there to establish federalism? That is, we are having two ways to establish the federalism. Number first is coming together federalism. Number second is holding together federalism. The number first, that is coming together federalism. I will write here shortly this coming together federalism. It's a type of federalism in which we see the independent states came together according to their own will to form a bigger unit. Suppose here are, this is an independent state, this is independent state. We see these independent states, they on their own will to form a bigger unit. Why they form a bigger unit? One reason is for their peace and security. And also, their independence cannot be buried up in the future. That means coming together federalism. I will write here smaller independent states on their own will came together to form a bigger unit. And in this coming together federalism, every state having equal powers. And we see the example of coming together federalism is USA, United States of America. Now we will discuss holding together federalism. I will write here shortly. Holding together federalism means in which a bigger unit divides its powers among the different levels or between the different levels. Here we see the bigger unit. Here we see the smaller unit. Here we see the bigger unit divides its powers. Why they divide its powers? What's the reason behind this? To run the administration. Smoothly and efficiently, we see. And there the second thing is that unequal distribution of powers. Unequal means there cannot be an equal powers for all the states. Unequal distribution of powers. The example for this holding together federalism is our own country, that's India. Hope you have understood the lecture, and now we have to discuss the another topics of this very chapter, and we will discuss that very topics in the next video lectures. Thank you and goodbye.